This is Keeping It Real, part of a series of videos where I wanted to interview people about how they became interested in a healthcare career and their journey to get to where they are today. The important messages in this video are that life happens, and despite struggles, challenges, and bumps along the way, there are opportunities that present themselves. The trick is to be able to open your eyes and really see them and be brave enough to try. We're here at Mount Sinai Hospital, and I'm here with Rocio, who is a unit secretary here. Thank you very much for being here with us today, Rocio.
You're welcome.
So you started here 2005?
2005, January 2005.
And what did you start as?
Food service. I did food service. That's where I started. And I said, whatever gets me into the door.
How did you get to be a unit secretary?
My goal was always to be a unit secretary ever since I walked in. When I used to trade pass in food service, when I would see the unit secretaries, I said, whatever it takes me, I want to do that. And I really want to do that. I moved on through three different departments. I started in food service 2005, moved on to the front desk, and that same, like maybe a year later, 2006, moved on to as unit clerk in 2010. But I was offered the position when I was downstairs in the front desk, and I was given the opportunity by Annette Bannon, who was a current director at that moment, and she offered a day shift, which was perfect because I had a toddler at the time.
Did you need special training to
I did. I had to go back to take a medical terminology class.
So I hear that you aspire to be a nurse.
Yes, this is the second attempt that I did. I did a year more in college, but in 2008 I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I've been in and out of the hospital since then, and other personal issues had pushed that goal behind.
You're a real hero, Rocio.
I want to see an RN next to my name. There's a lot of stumbling blocks in the way, but you just had to move them aside. Don't stop. Don't stop.
This is Melody Young, a licensed practical nurse. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
I would like you to start with telling us a little bit about what made you interested in LPN.
Earlier in my life, I made some bad choices. I'm not a bad person. And I got arrested, and I had to spend a little time in jail. And from there, I decided there's no place for me. Coming from a great background, who's a daughter, I'm a daughter of a police officer, and my mom's never been arrested. None of that, nothing negative. She worked for the Board of Education, both of them retirees. And for me to make a bad choice, I said, we all make bad choices, and I paid for my choices that I did. So I wanted to rehabilitate myself, and I did so. I started off as a CNA.
What is a CNA?
A certified nursing assistant. Okay. I graduated from the program in 1996. I furthered my education. I went to Malcolm X College, and from there I pursued my prereqs for the LPN. And once I got the references and teachers behind me, professors, and telling me that, hey, you should go. You be the perfect nurse. You're just so sociable. You get along with everybody. The students here love you. Mm-hmm. So I pursue it. Because it was my compassion. I love helping people.
This is Carol Robinson. She is a phlebotomist. Thank you for being here today.
You're welcome.
So can you tell me how you became interested in phlebotomy?
Oh, wow. Phlebotomy, I became interested in healthcare itself due to the fact my mom was a drug user, my father was HIV positive. So I was familiar with the healthcare system, going back and forth to the hospitals with them as well. I loved the care that the doctors and the nurses gave my parents. I ended up in foster care initially. I was homeless at one point. And I had an older lady who mentored me in the shelter and told me, you're really young. You had bad parents, but you can really do better. So she said, what do you like to do? And I said, I love taking care of people. So she said, well, why don't you go into healthcare? So I wanted to do phlebotomists because I felt like they was important. I saw the way the nurses drew the blood. I saw the doctors doing IVs, and I thought, wow, that is really cool. Mm-hmm. So I went to Truman College and I got my certificate and I took 2 jobs and I worked myself back up to being somebody respectable and to be a great phlebotomist. And I wanted to do it because I cared for patients in general in my heart. So for me, it came genuine. It came from my heart. So that's the reason why I got into phlebotomy.